Housing, for me, is a big problem that needs to be solved in this city. Because from all the videos I've done showing the kind of houses that exist in Abuja, I've not found any developer that has built affordable houses for masses of people to live in. Like somebody who has built a single room, maybe self-contained, or a room and maybe a sitting room and a living room, enclosed and all that. It is hard to see those kind of structures. And then you begin to wonder, the artisans, the people who are the engines of this city, where do they live? Like people like these who ride bikes, people who are street sweepers, people who sell on the street. You keep asking yourself, where do these people live? Can they afford to pay for houses, say a 2-bedroom that goes for 1.3 million? Even 500,000, can they? No, they can't afford this rent. So the other question is, where do they live? This is where communities like this that you find in city centers, some areas in the city, you find some settlement where the local people of this origin that are from this place actually live. This is where you find people like that who come into the city who cannot afford to pay such high rent, decide to live because they don't want to live far away from the city. One of these places is this that I'm showing you today.
We'll find a way to that. Some places are just evilly bad.
In this community, they have a chief, they have schools that are recognized by the government because it's built by the government, they have secondary schools, they have primary schools, and it shows that the government recognizes them, and that is why government has established these facilities for them. But at the same time, they still lack basic amenities that they require to live well, like proper streets, water, and even proper arrangement of houses that are there. So these places always look like a slum.
It looks like this is a church. Okay.
What has happened over the years is that people who have come into the city who cannot afford to live far away from the city have decided to come and live with these local people that are originally from this place. And so by coming to live here, the locals are also generating money or funds from these people. So what they do is that they started renting their houses out to these people, and the houses are very, very affordable. And two, because of this, the people who have come to live in these communities have also decided to buy land from the locals, from the chief and all that. So because of that, they've been able to build their own houses and they live in them. Some of them even built to rent. But here's the problem. These people have been assured, the government has assured them that with time they're going to relocate them to different places. They're going to build houses for them, local houses, and move them. When this happens, when this is about to happen, the government is going to come and demolish all these houses. And guess what they're going to do? They will go to meet the chief and get the names of the people that are actually from this community. These are the people that will be actually relocated to the new places if that ever happens, or if it happens at all. That is one. Two, when government comes to demolish these places, most times what happens is that they meet the chief, and the chief gives the government authority people the names, and they point out the houses that belong to the locals, and others will be demolished. This has happened not once, not twice, several times in this city. So, what is the solution to this problem? Here's what I think. I think government should mandate people who are into building of houses to build low-cost houses that people can afford. I mean, they may move the houses to maybe a different area council or a little bit far from the city. It doesn't matter. As long as the houses are affordable and are built properly, people will manage and they will live in those houses. Well, till this happens, people will continue to live in places like this. And the city will continue to have influx of people coming in that cannot afford to live in these other houses I keep showing every time. They will live here and the city will keep growing.
How much for rent for this place? To rent house, room?
Room not too cost, but to see an issue first.
Okay.
Room now from 80,000.
Okay.
If you get bed, you know this our room now. We will attach our bedroom and toilet. Now they will call maybe 100 or 120.
All right, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this, please don't be a stranger. Subscribe and be part of this family. And follow me on Instagram at Bigwillz Photography and Bigwillz Picture Days. See you guys in the very next video. Ciao.
Subscribe, like, share, comment, send